Hey, what's up guys, Bajheera here. So for this video, I've got some Legion Fury Warrior duels that I want to share with you. Just two quick ones, showcasing the offensive and defensive power of Fury Warriors so far in the Legion Alpha. Keep in mind that all of this is subject to change, but I think it's really cool so far, and I wanted to make a video about it, so here we go. So let's slide on that duel. Open up with a charge, and this is pretty much what your warrior one-shot macro is going to look like. I'm going to land the shockwave into a battle cry, which is your primary offensive cooldown. Makes all of your attacks for the next 5 seconds a critical strike. So, I use my artifact weapon into a full rampage, hit him with a raging blow, put him in execute range, and finish him off with that execute. So, that is a lot of damage really fast, which is one of the things that we can expect from Fury Warriors. One of the things to keep in mind for Legion is that we have been pared down in a lot of our abilities. We have fewer abilities. But that means to me, it seems likely that our abilities that we do have are going to be more powerful. So, I've got my Enrage, I've got my Battle Cry active, so my artifact weapon hits him for a ton of damage. And then I use Rampage. So Rampage, if you guys don't know, is an attack that does a series of quick strikes in only a few seconds and always deals damage as if you were enraged. So that's going to be an attack that you use a lot in Legion. And since I had an Enrage up when I started using Rampage, I'm able to finish off the combo with a Raging Blow and then an Execute. So Fury Warriors, like I said, are dealing a lot of damage. But Fury Warriors, with all of their cooldowns popped, have traditionally dealt a lot of damage. So not something completely new there. Also, keep in mind that these are fairly low-level duels, 110 being the max level. So our damage usually, as with low-level duels, is probably outscaling our health by a little bit. But in terms of the rotation, it seems pretty cool. I'm liking Fury Warriors a lot so far. Now keep in mind, we're also going to be a little bit squishy. We take 30% more damage when we're enraged, so you sometimes are going to want to make use of your defensive toolkit as well. In terms of defensives, we have Enraged Regen, which is basically a shield wall that makes you heal more with Bloodthirst, but here's one of the main things that you can do, is Second Wind Kiting. Now, I get really fortunate with predicting his Heroic Leap there, so I'm able to leap when he leaps and avoid any damage, so I'm going to keep getting that Second Wind Regen almost all the way to full, get some damage on him before his Second Wind starts ticking, which puts me at full health and him at half health. So even though you have some defensive cooldowns with Enraged Regen and Rallying Cry as well, basically, Second Wind is going to be a tool that if you can be clever and find ways to use that in battle, it's going to get you a lot of health regen. And just to go over it again, Second Wind has been changed. It's now a passive where whenever you're not taking damage for 5 or 6 seconds, you begin to get 6% of your HP back every second or so. So that is a pretty substantial heal. It seems mostly helpful when you're like leveling around. You know, you don't take damage from mobs because you just killed one. You know, you go to the next mob full health. But as you can see in situations like this where you can avoid damage for a certain amount of time, then it definitely seems like you can get a lot of health back really quickly. So I'm sure people are going to fuss about that, and it might need to be toned a little bit just because I can see it being very powerful. You know, if you're finding a way to, even in Arena, to just completely escape battle with Heroic Leap and go behind a pillar and regen to full, I mean, that seems pretty powerful, but it seems like a neat idea. You know, it seems like a lot of fun too in these duels, but it's also pretty nice to have the Piercing Howl as a nice spammable slow as a Fury Warrior, because you're probably going to need them. You know, we have a lot fewer abilities, but the abilities that we have seem pretty powerful, and so far so fun. But anyways, guys, just want to share those quick 2 duels with you guys, get you excited about the defensive and offensive firepower of Fury Warriors. Plenty more to come. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!